Good afternoon and welcome to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Why not stay in, turn off the alarm clock, and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz? For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, a total of 70 officers from the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force and the SVG Coast Guard Service has been promoted. Approved by the Police Service Commission, these appointments on promotion, which took effect on various dates, mark significant updates to the leaders and operational structure of both organizations. The promotions include the appointment of Celia Charles to be sub-lieutenant. She is the first female to be promoted to the rank at the SVG Coast Guard. In a statement, Acting Commissioner of Police, Mr. Enville Williams, congratulated the promoted officers, emphasizing that these advancements recognize their contributions and signify the additional responsibilities they now bear. He also extended his appreciation to all members of the organization for their continued service and dedication. The Youth Commission of the SVG Red Cross recently hosted a youth symposium which focused on addressing pressing issues affecting young people and re-energizing Red Cross community groups. The symposium was in keeping with their commitment to service by ensuring that SVG Red Cross continues to reach everyone, everywhere in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to build resilience, empower communities to navigate health and disaster-related challenges effectively, and provide aid. During the symposium, a new executive team of the Youth Commission was elected. The SVG Red Cross Youth Commission states that it is dedicated to empowering young people to lead with purpose, integrity, and creativity, nurturing personal growth, promoting community development, and inspiring a generation committed to positive change through inclusive engagement, impactful initiatives, and collaborative opportunities. Still on the local scene, the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and the Environment states that it is closely monitoring the reports of an increase in respiratory viruses circulating in China. The reports speak of an increase in cases in human metapneumovirus, HMPV, circulating in China. The ministry stated that it will continue to strengthen respiratory disease surveillance systems across the country and continue to monitor the situation closely and update the public accordingly. To date, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has recorded no confirmed cases of HMPV. The ministry advises the public to continue observing a healthy lifestyle which reduces exposure to viral infections, including frequent hand washing, minimizing contact with persons who are sick, crowds, and seeking care early. On to news in the region. The government of Dominica on Monday signed an $7.6 million contract with local firms for the construction of a new multipurpose center, which will also serve as an emergency center for the Kalinago territory. The center is funded between the governments of Dominica and Canada. It is a key component of the building resilience and adaptive capacity to climate change and disaster risk in the Kalinago Territory project, which also includes the development of a disaster risk management and climate change adaptation plan, as well as an inclusive public awareness and education program and education campaign on disaster risk and climate adaptation for the Kalinago territory. The building is designed to withstand seismic activity and Category 5 wind loads, aligning with Dominica's commitment to building back better and stronger and enhance resilience to extreme weather events brought about by climate change. Grenada's government has invested over $4 million into its livestock sector with the importation of over 400 purebred animals from the United States. This initiative is aimed at enhancing the nation's food security and is part of a broader $2.6 million food security enhancement project. The animals arrived at Maurice Bishop International Airport on January 4, 2025, marking a significant step in the country's food security enhancement project. The program will provide direct support to 50 local farmers. The imported animals will undergo a 6 to 8 week quarantine period before distribution to selected farmers. The government has invested an additional $300,000 in upgrading facilities at Laura in St. David, Mirabeau in St. Andrew, and Salters in St. Patrick. On the international scene, 2 bodies were found in the wheel well of a JetBlue plane from New York City after it landed at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. This is the latest in a string of incidents that have raised concerns about airline security. The decomposed bodies were discovered on Monday night during a post-flight maintenance inspection. JetBlue states that the plane had most recently operated as Flight 1801 from John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. The flight landed in Fort Lauderdale at 11:10 p.m. when a gate technician in the landing gear area noticed 2 males who appeared to be not moving. The airline has stated that their identities are unknown and the circumstances surrounding how they accessed the aircraft remain under investigation. Autopsies will be done to determine the cause of deaths. Finally, in sports, Antonio Pierce is the latest NFL head coach to lose his job after being fired by the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders finished bottom of the AFC West with a disappointed record this term. Pierce, who was a former Pro Bowl linebacker, took over as interim head coach in 2023 before taking permanent charge of the franchise for the 2024 campaign. Pierce's dismissal follows those of Doug Patterson and Gerard Mayo, who were also fired by the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New England Patriots respectively, after the conclusion of the regular season. This has been WFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanica Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WFM's 3 p.m. news. WFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Just for you at Quartz Optical. Get 15% off. When you bring in your prescription from any other eye care provider, we'll give you 15% off the cost of your frames and lenses. So visit us today and get 15% off. Offer valid on cash and credit purchases. Conditions apply. See in-store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.